Hey everyone, Kelly Noble Mirabella here, and welcome to the Baby Got Content channel. In today's video, we are breaking down a whole mess of awesome tips and benefits for why you should be using live video as part of your business and branding. I've got some amazing experts that are coming on and they are breaking it down for you. And of course, I'll sprinkle a little stuff in there myself. Now, before we dig into my guests and all their great tips that you are not going to want to miss, I want to share with you a couple of the tools that I use when I go live to make the whole experience better. So whether you're going live on Facebook or on YouTube, you name it, these are the tools that I use. So the first tool that I use is Ecamm. Ecamm is for Macs only. I love Ecamm. It makes producing my shows so much better. It's very easy to use once you get the hang of it, and there's a lot of capabilities. The other tool I use is called Restream.io. I use Restream to multi-stream. I'm a really big fan of multi-streaming my live feeds, not only to my Facebook group, but also my Facebook page, my personal profile, as well as my YouTube channel. So I get a lot of reach. I even sometimes go live on Periscope because, hey, why not? So Restream actually natively integrates with Ecamm, so it makes the whole experience seamless and super easy. And I'm able to live stream simultaneously, which I love. Finally, if I am going to be utilizing my YouTube channel, I also use a tool called TubeBuddy, which I don't know if you noticed, I got the shirt on. Thanks, TubeBuddy. They have really comfortable shirts. But I don't just say it because of the shirt. It's actually a tool that I use. TubeBuddy is a tool I use to research my SEO, which there will be actually a tip from my buddy from TubeBuddy, Rob, who's going to talk about this a little bit more in this video. So without further ado, let's jump into our experts.
Hey you, it is XayLi Barclay of XayLiBarclay.com, and my tip for going live or live streaming is to pre-plan. Make sure that you're creating content that you are able to repurpose later on, whether it be on YouTube or, any other platform. Now, the other thing is to be yourself. No matter how serious you think live streaming is, be yourself so that your audience can actually connect with you and fall in love with you. This way, they'll be happy to come back over and over again.
Thanks, XayLi. I love this tip because it's so true. If you plan ahead, not only will you have a better experience with your live broadcast, it's going to be a lot smoother. Your audience will know what to expect and they will most likely enjoy it more because you're on task and you know what you're talking about. But that tip about repurposing, I don't know if you saw this blog post that I recently did where I was able to fill my content calendar because of my repurposing schedule and my whole strategy. I'll go ahead and share it down in the description below. But that's actually what I do is I do live videos, I do regular videos, and I completely create content around that. So I love that tip about repurposing your content. Now let's find out what my friend Doc is up to when it comes to live broadcasting.
With face-to-face contact being harder to come by these days, live streaming can be a very effective replacement. It allows you to make a deep, direct connection with your clients, your future clients, your friends, and your family. So if you haven't already started, now is the time to jump into your live streaming game. Now, a lot of people are afraid to get into live streaming because they believe that they have to have this perfect setup, but that's not really the case. It's more about the connection than the perfection. Remember, connection over perfection. So if you haven't started yet, now is the time to dive in. Did I mention the fact that there's way less editing video too? Anyway, that's my take on it. Thank you guys. Aloha. I'm Doc. See you around.
Man, isn't he right? This is a thing that I hear quite often with people is, I don't know if I could do live video because I don't want to be perfect. But that's the thing, is in order to create that connection that Doc was talking about, it's about that authenticity. Showing up as a real person is the power of live video. It's what differentiates it from recorded video. If you want to come off polished and pretty and perfect, then you can bring out those editing skills and record your video. But if you want to come off human and make real connections with your audience, that's where the power of live video comes in. Let Stephanie Liu explain a little bit more about this.
One of the many benefits of live streaming is that it gives your audience a feel of what it would be like to work with you. It's your opportunity to be real, raw, and authentic. Think of your top frequently asked questions that your clients generally always ask you. and use that opportunity to answer it in a way that will help your viewers.
Thanks, Stephanie. Stephanie is spot on. Thinking about the pain points of your ideal client, those people you want to work with and you want to connect with, is going to help you create new content that solves problems, and it gives a glimpse on how you can help those same people when they hire you. Now, last but certainly not least is my friend Rob. He's going to tell us all about that tip I kind of hinted to at the beginning of this video. So let's find out what Rob has to say.
Hey everyone, Rob Balasabas from the TubeBuddy team. I got a quick tip for you specifically if you are streaming on YouTube. So this is two parts. First part is to schedule your live streams ahead of time. When you schedule your live streams, you can actually schedule quite a ways back for YouTube, but I would suggest scheduling your live streams at least 4 to 7 days before the live stream actually happens. That way people can start seeing it on YouTube. They can actually set a reminder for themselves so that YouTube notifies them when your live stream happens. Now, the part 2 to that tip is that you should apply SEO tactics and strategies to your live stream. Even though it's not an uploaded video, it's a live stream, YouTube will still show up your videos on search if you properly SEO the title, the description, and the tags of that live stream.
Thanks, Rob. There have been some really awesome tips in here. Live broadcasting is an excellent tool for building a brand, creating authenticity and engagement and community around your brand. So if you want more people to know, like, and trust you, nothing does it better, other than maybe face-to-face, which is kind of hard right now. Nothing does it better than live video. So give it a try. Remember, it's kind of like Doc said, there's no perfect here. In fact, I tell my students, practice makes progress, not perfection. We don't want to be perfect. We just want to show up day after day and continue to improve. I hope that you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have questions down below or if there's any content you want me to focus on here on the Baby Got Content channel. And don't forget to subscribe and like if this video was helpful for you. I want to thank you so much for joining me here, and if you would like to get more resources or connect with me or other content creators like yourself, you can check out my Facebook group, Baby Got Content. I will go ahead and link it down below. Thank you so much, and get out there and start creating.